Hi, I'm Linda Jo Martin, the Book Lady, and today I'm going to do the TMI tag. Too much information, and there's a lot of questions. I saw some of the other people here on BookTube doing these questions. There's 50 questions. I do not have them planned. I will just go through them as quickly as I can. Number one, what are you wearing? I am wearing a pink shirt. I don't know if it looks pink in the video, but it is pink. Ever been in love? Yes. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. How tall are you? 5'8". How much do you weigh? That's classified. Any tattoos? No, not a one. Any piercings? Yes, my ears are pierced. OTP, I can't remember what that means. Sorry. I know Laura mentioned what it was, but I have already forgotten. Sorry about that. Favorite show? That will be Survivor. Favorite bands? I listen to contemporary Christian music. I would say some names of the bands, but a lot of people here probably would not even recognize them. And let's see what's next. Something you miss. I miss Happy Camp, California, where I used to live. Favorite song? I have a lot of favorites. One of them is Oceans by Hillsong. How old are you? I am 65 years old. Zodiac sign? Let's just skip that one. My birthday is July 13th. You can figure it out. Quality you look for in a partner. Well, I'm not really looking for a partner. I've had partners in the past, and I'm not really interested in doing that again. Let's say I am really not interested in doing that again. Favorite quote? Maybe I should have planned this out a little bit ahead of time, but okay, here's one from the Bible of all places. Favorite actor? I honestly don't care all that much about actors. Favorite color is green. Loud music or soft, depends on my mood. Where do you go when you're sad? I probably go to bed for a nap, or I sit in my office and maybe I'll watch TV or something like that to get my mind off of it. How long does it take you to shower? 10 minutes. How long does it take to get ready in the morning? Who says I ever get ready in the morning? If I have to, maybe a half an hour, but normally I don't go anywhere. So I work at home. That's why I go into my office, which is in the other room. Where was I? Ever been in a physical fight? I don't think so. Turn on. Humility. And then the next question is turn off, which would be arrogance. The reason I joined YouTube. I joined YouTube to be able to talk about books, meet other people who enjoy books, and to have something creative to do in my old age. Fears. You know, I really don't want to bring up the Christian thing again because I know a lot of you aren't into that, but the truth is that when I became a Christian, a lot of those fears that I was having, they just sort of dissipated, and that's the fact. Because I know that God takes care of me, and when I die, I go to Jesus, so what's wrong with that? That sounds pretty good to me. Last thing that made you cry? Probably, I probably cried because of some problems I was having with my family. Last time you said you loved someone? That would be today. I was talking to my son, and I said I loved him because I do. Meaning behind your YouTube name, Book Lady. Well, it's simple, it's memorable, and it sort of is similar to Bag Lady, so I thought Book Lady would be a good name for an old booktuber. What's next? Meaning behind your name. Okay. Last book you read. The last book I finished was Close Calls, The True Tales of Cougar Bob. And the book you're currently reading, that is Gilead by Marilyn Robinson. Last show you watched? Last night I watched Survivor. Last person you talked to? I think that would have been my ex-boyfriend. He calls me quite frequently, and we had a talk today. After I talked to my son, I talked to him, and usually that's all I talk to, is just to Aaron and then Keith, and I talk to them usually, well, I can't say every day, but almost every day. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. Oh, that one's easy. I don't text, ever. It's too complicated for me, and I've got this old cell phone. My cell phone is like 10 years ago. I bought a cell phone at Walmart for $10, and to text on it is possible, but it's so irritating and confusing, I don't. Favorite food? Wow. Favorite food. Maybe I should just tell a fib and say green leafy vegetables. No, I don't fib. So, okay, bread. Place you want to visit. That is Happy Camp, where I used to live. That's where I want to go. Last place you were. Okay, the last place I were was right here in Post Falls, Idaho. Or if I did take a trip in November, I went to Oregon, Central Oregon, had a great time. Last time you kissed someone. You know, I've really lost track of that. I have no idea. I'm not, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not saying because I just don't know. Last time you were insulted. That would be last night. Kind of funny that you should ask, but last night, yeah, little dispute with a family member. They felt compelled to send me an insulting email, and I thanked them for that and agreed. What can I say? I'm not into arguing too much, so that's sort of my habit, is to agree if somebody wants to be insulting and just say, gosh, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And usually that works for me. Last time you kissed somebody. Oh, I did that one already. Favorite flavor of sweet. Tea bags. I've just got some wonderful tea over there, and every time I open a tea bag, I smell the tea bag just so I can enjoy the sweetness. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, what instruments do you play? I used to be fairly good at folk guitar, but now all I really can play competently, and not really competently, but I can play it loudly. I can play my buffalo drum. Favorite piece of jewelry? Oh, this is a hard one because I really don't wear jewelry. See, I got no rings on these fingers, none whatsoever. No earrings, no nothing. That's jewelry. I kind of like it. I like just to have the freedom from jewelry. What can I say? Last sport you played? Well, hiking. I don't think that's a playing sport, but I do hike sometimes. Last song you sang? I was probably singing along with some Christian music, which I play when I'm driving around in the car. Favorite chat up line? I don't really like to chat. You know, I used to chat a lot online, but no more. I'm over that. I really don't have time for it. Have you ever used it? Used what? That's hilarious. The chat up line? You know, I'm not really into chatting. I used to do chat rooms, like in the early days and on AOL and things like that, but I'm just not doing that anymore. Last time you hung out with anyone? Oh, I just thought of another chat place. That's Facebook. Sometimes people want to chat with me on Facebook. I have to admit I kind of avoid that unless it's one of my kids, then I will chat because I just love to communicate with my kids. Have you ever used it? Oh, never mind. Skip that one. Last time you hung out with anyone? Yes. Oh, this was awesome. I went to the secondhand store in Post Falls just a couple days ago to buy some fiction because I noticed that most of the books on my shelf are nonfiction, and I thought I need to balance this out and get some more choices around here. So I went down there to see what kind of fiction I could get, and I picked up a bunch of books, and I guess I'll do a book haul soon. But when I got to the counter, surprise, there was the pastor's wife. The pastor's wife of a church that I had been attending in Washington, and I was so excited to see her. She is just the sweetest person ever, and it was a real blessing to see her there at the counter. She apparently volunteers there once a week, so I felt blessed. Who should answer these questions next? I am going to add some names in the description of this video, and I will try to tag just some people that I know that haven't done the tag yet, that have less than 50 subscribers. So if you have less than 50 subscribers and you haven't done the tag yet, regardless of whether or not your name is in the description of this video on YouTube, please just go ahead and do the TMI tag for us. I would love to know more about you. And that's it. End of video. Have a good day.